What is up, YouTube? This is your boy Ligo One Half and Duo, and we just doing a random talk. Just having a discussion about anything that comes up. If you guys are in the chat, yeah, any topic you want to bring up, talk about it a little bit. If there's anything that's not crazy or whatever, but uh, this is gonna be up. Hey, what's up, Ying Yao? Just talking about let's see. What's on the line is got you. What up, Lazy One? What's going on? So give me a second. Let me switch computer screens because I'm trying to so I can see the chat on my other screen because I'm basically up right now because I'm working. I can see the chat on there and I can do work. Hopefully, I'll just set the mic up. In a second. All right, that should work. You can hear my voice from where the mic is right now, so we'll continue working. What up, 33? Okay, so let me get this set up on. Let me get this up on the other computer screen so I can work and see the chat while I'm working. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay. What I was doing. Ugh, that's disgusting. They need to see that. Let's see. Come on, how to get the chat up on this screen? Oh, I came up. All right, does it work in bingo? Okay. All right. Oh, I don't want. Oh, how the hell you do it? I into chat. I don't want to chat. I want to. There you go. Pop out chat. Come on, connect. There we go. All righty. Now I can work and see the chat. I can work on my architect stuff and I can see the chat. So, yeah. Oh, I need to split this into 3. And then put this up. I know I could do a 3 screen on this. Like before. Bingo, 3 screen. That's what I wanted. There we go. All right, now I got everything working. Now I can see the chat. I can see my field notes, and I can see my CAD. I can do stuff. Okay, now we good. 3 screens. I mean, 3 window screen. That's what I wanted. All right. Give me a second, guys. Try to wake up my brain so I can do all this work. Let me see. What up, like I said, 3? Just my grandmother's birthday today. Hey, well, happy that she celebrated another youthful year on the planet. Lazy One. Hope everything's fine, and she's an able-bodied lady that can do great things. Because again, my grandma's 92, and she could still walk on her own power, still do many stuff on her own, which is a God bless. And I hope I got that. I hope that gene comes to me. I really hope so. Hope I get that gene. But you're welcome, bro. All right. So let's see. Any you guys have any topics you want to bring up? Like I said, I'm going to be half prepared. I'm going to be. I have to put this light on this in my face. I'm gonna have to pay attention because I'm gonna be working. But I mean, I want to, you guys want something to chat, talk about. We're gonna talk about stuff. Bring up anything. Like I said, I'll start off saying that I have been enjoying. I've been enjoying Blade Strangers. I have already recorded my audio for the review. So all I need to do is get the clips, of course, and I'll put it up. So hopefully, by next weekend, I will say I'm not gonna limit myself to say sometime this week because it's just been. Hopefully, one of my coworkers who also, went, I had to go to something important to her. She'll be back, and that will take a little burden off of me. But I don't. I'll see how that works out. For Blade Strangers, I am enjoying it. I have basically almost beaten most of the character's main story. Have to say, Norco is the one that had the most. Oh wow, they put effort into that one. Gunvolt too, because they did the whole thing. Could have put Jewel in there with GV. So and she's saying GV and stuff. They're putting that sound effect. That's pretty cool. I like that. So they did a great job of making the characters true to what they are. So mad props to them for what they did. Sad in the studios. Sad that in the studios are outdoing AAA games, but passion is something that sometimes corporations zaps from people, and it's sad that happens that way, but it does. Let me see. What are your impressions on the Mega Man 11 demo? What are your so far for me? It's looking pretty good. That's good to see, ladies. One, I have not played it, have not downloaded it. I've been busy working and I've been playing Monster Hunter Stories. I'm almost at the end, so I've been basically playing that game, and also Blade Strangers. The two games I've been playing right now, Monster Hunter Stories and Blade Strangers. So I'm not down the hell. I've not even played Valkyrie. I've downloaded Monster Hunter Generation to see what it is. Valkyrie 4. I want to see how that is. I've downloaded a demo, but I've not even played those either. I just wanted to hunt stories. I just want to finish off stories. So that's what it's been at the time. So, but if you enjoy it, that's good. I say hopefully that Capcom pull the head out their butt and make themselves some awesome, make the game awesome, and don't try to hamper any stupidness in there that make the game just bad for gaming. I hope they don't pull the Capcom don't pull a Capcom. That's the best way to say it. Light is right in my face. Okay, that should help me see better. Okay. Why does Square Enix keep acting surprised by the sales of their turn-based RPGs? Well, again, that one I answered that question last time, Terrell, and it was weird. and I don't get it. That's they have the data, so it's weird for them to act like that. I didn't understand it myself. And same thing with Capcom, they're surprised of this is not sale. Capcom is not about sale. Capcom is about they have the data and they don't want to use the data. It's like, who the hell is running Capcom? I don't know. I mean, saying the most craziest things, of course. Again, pull into that that stupid thing that they're doing. I don't get it. So I can't answer that when you say Square. I'm with you, but again, the last video I think I talked about it, and I say it was crazy that they don't it's weird that they don't see it, but ain't nothing I could do about it because that's how they are. Let's see. Nope. So I don't know what they're doing with that. Let me see. They call it business decisions. Maybe because of the business decision as late. Well, I said, we'll see how that worked out. I played Valkyrie Profile 4, and I'm enjoying it. The demo, I mean, yeah, I got it. It's supposed to come out. I think it's supposed to come out this month, I think. So, I mean, I played the previous games, and so I'm looking forward for this game, of course. So I'm waiting just to out. I was happy to see that it was coming to the Switch. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking into this game. I downloaded the demo. It's up to me to go play. So I just want to just finish off. I just want to finish off, like I said, Monster Hunter Stories. Cause I've been enjoying that game so far. Another one will be would Nintendo want to make an Advance War, Britannia War? I know the sales were low on the last one on the 3DS. Well, that's a good question. I mean, it's a half and half because like Fire Emblem's selling good, and that's more of a strategy game. But then, of course, like you just said, those games didn't sell out well, and of course, you give a new IP, which was Codename Steve, is kind of thing, and that didn't like the charts on fire because of these phony baloney gamers who always want stuff. Shout out to Dr. Phil. He has a new video. He put up a new video prescription. Y'all need to check it out. You got a chance, but it's annoying. I agree with him because I hate it when gamers whine and bitch. What up, Doc? If you want to join in, let me know. I'll send you a link, Doc. Because I'm gonna say I want my somebody help carry some of the conversation because listen, I'm working on my architect stuff. So just let me know. Just type it in the chat. But yeah, it's just ridiculous that. But I agree with Doc as I seen in his video. Like these gamers ask for this crap and then they back out of it. I want this, and you guys know me. I've said it a million times with the Star Fox and the thing, but it's the part where they're like new IPs. They tend to give you new IPs, and y'all bitch about it. It's like I can't win for nothing. Damn if I do, damn if I don't. Yeah, and I know the Metroid fans are great. Y'all say they don't make no new games. They give you new games. Put an effort in it. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it didn't work out. None of the games were broken. None of the games were. Those new IPs, they tend to put a lot of the people who created put passion into because again, Codename Steam is a fun game, and they put a lot of work into that. The voice acting, oh man, I liked it. I like the game. Got to beat the game because I'm at the end, but yeah, but. Not gonna see a light, and I ain't gonna, I mean, if you're gonna do something with it, it might, but it's not gonna be. I don't know. It's just sad that you ain't gonna see a game like that come out again no time soon because of what happened. Now, Star Fox, you might, because if Starlink kicks up and people like Starlink, if Starlink kicks up and people like it with the Star Fox stuff, they might do they might port over Star Fox Zero, which I think they should. In my video I did in 2016 of games that yeah, they should port over to the Switch. Star Fox Zero. I mean, it's kind of hurtful, but I bought the game, even though I got a game for free. I still went out and bought the game because I want to support the people who made the game. And yeah, it does a good job on that, but what can I say? Let me see here. Oh, jeez. What up, Wines the 20 Star Fox fans? Yep, again, you're right. You are correct. You are correct, sir. But I can see the game coming to thing. Yep, I talked about your video, Doc. The Nintendo, I understand. What's that? This 3. Okay, that's good. Okay. Let's see here. Oops. Wrong mouse. Give me a second here. Let me convert that. For this. Take this. I'm still salty. at Samus Returns sales for all the series of fans. Trust me, we are. When is the event rescheduled for? I don't know, Maurice, because sadly to say, Japan has gotten that. Mother Nature has kicked Japan's ass this past week, and my heart goes out for anybody out there who ever lost anyone or nothing, because they got hit with a powerful typhoon, 185-mile-per-hour typhoon, which is very damn strong. And of course, the 7.6 earthquake up in the north. That doesn't affect Nintendo in Kyoto that much, but that's still, nobody knows if family's up there. Then you don't want your family if I'm in, again, like how I'm in North Carolina, my family got messed up with the hurricanes down in the Caribbean. So with those two things happen, hell, if you go to my Google Plus, Maurice, the typhoon took the end off of the Nintendo the Kyoto building. So they got damages up there. Speaking of that, you know what? I'll go switch for a second. Just a second. Nintendo. That's basically what it is now. Are you? Oh yeah. God. Come on, Google. Give me 1 second here, guys. Like I don't like having dead air, but I just wanna. Now, who would do? I hate when people. If you're gonna give me a picture, give me a better picture than that, you bastards. Jeez. And now they're putting that damn ads on everything. Good grief. Such cool. That'll be better. No, it's not. I hate Google sometimes. I swear. Seriously, what is it? What is up with these? Nobody has a damn. I mean, y'all could Google it, but it's just weird that it has no. None. No picture that's like that ain't a freaking micro. Well, at least that one's a little bigger. Jeez Louise. That's so freaking crazy. So stupid. There you go, right there. That's the we talk about it a little bit, but there you go. That's the been in the Kyoto as the end came off from the typhoon Jimmy. So you got that. Then you have, of course, I mean, that is. Then you have, of course, this right. And then you have, of course, the earthquake. Because this ain't no joke, because you can see that right there. Just like that whole mountain just slide off. I mean, that's just, they have stuff to do. There you go, pictures of it from over there. And a couple of people I know, and some of the people I employ, and some of the people I have friends over there, they all right, but some don't have power and stuff, and but they are all right. So people I do know, they are okay. I got basically, I was surprised that I did get a call from one of my people I do know from over there this afternoon when she was just checking up on me and seeing how things was going. I'm like, I'm good. It was kind of funny because she was like, I see you got a hurricane coming towards your part of of the, you in that state. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Been through a lot of hurricanes. Worry about you, because you who just been through a earthquake and a typhoon back to back. So no, I'm cool. I'm good. You worry about you. You take care of yourself. Cause some of the stuff y'all did was crazy. Why the heck were you people doing was thing? You see right here how strong this typhoon is, a hurricane. Typhoon in the west, I mean in the Pacific and stuff like that. Look at that. I've been in there. I've been there. Holy crap. That's the train station. Kyoto train station where I went to Nintendo. Dang. Why do you guys think that would never happen? Some of this stuff is mind blowing. Of course, it's a typhoon. It's a very powerful typhoon. Nothing thing. Well, yeah. Understandable. It is what it is. It's a freaking typhoon. No doubt. What the heck? That is just ridiculous. But yep. Dang. Like I said, I've lived through hurricanes before. I've seen crazy stuff. And this is at the south side. This is at the south side. As you just look at the train station, is Kyoto. So I've been to that stuff already. Wow. These are skyscraper buildings, and this is doing it to it. Jeez. This was a powerful hurricane. Holy smoke. This hurricane did hit, this typhoon did hit lower part. So this affects this is Kyoto and stuff. So this affects Nintendo. Why are you outside of inside of why are you outside in a hurricane that's as strong as this? That's stupid. Damn. Oh man, that is not good. Oh, there goes a building. Holy smokes. Jeez. Again, 185 miles per hour winds. That would do that much damage. This is crazy. Why are you driving in the typhoon? You're stupid. Stupid people win stupid prices, and that's how stupid y'all are. This is different. That's cars are parked up and caught fire. That's a different story. I'm against that. Why are you driving in a typhoon? That's dumb. Couldn't one as strong as that one. Damn, it just burned the whole thing all the way down that way. Good God. That's a lot of water coming in. Why are you driving in this kind of weather? Are you crazy? Look, Japan, you make technological stuff. You got fast internet. You're smart. You guys are Asian. You're top of the chain in most cases. But again, that shows my whole point. Stupid people. Individuals are smart. People are stupid. No matter what race you are, no matter what culture you are, no matter whatever, you still do stupid stuff. Ain't no way I'm outside in a category, basically should be a 6, category 5 hurricane, driving and stuff like that. That's stupid. Clearly seeing the damages this thing is doing. Idiotic. So it shows you people are stupid no matter what nation, what color, what race, nothing. It is dumb. This is just dumb. Holy crap. I mean the whole the whole show is gone. Now, of course, if it's a category, if it's a category 5, it's gonna the sea surge is gonna be more than 40 feet. Why are you outside? Why are you outside in a storm? Of course, you moron. That's stupid. Why? God dang it. This is crazy. Wow, that ship got lodged between there. That bridge got destroyed. All right, I think I have enough. But woo, that's some waves right there, boy. Wow, that's some sea surge. All righty then, and they're gonna hit Osaka. So like I said, they hit down to the Navy Yard. Hit down to the Navy Yard. So yeah, again, why are you outside in a hurricane? What? Why? Why y'all out in a hurricane? That's stupid. Well, that ain't gonna last in a damn typhoon. And I'll say this: if that thing really does last in this thing, hell, at least we know that thing is built for it. No, no, see, no, all the bikes get destroyed. That's for sure. Buildings, water, shipping lanes get destroyed again. So stupid that y'all out in no damn weather. That's idiotic. Okay, Mara, why you out there? You are a cop. Why? Why? Officer, you're stupid. I won't be out there. That's dumb. All right, well, I think that's enough for that. So I ain't see the chat, but I'm just saying, I'm gonna say right there, like go back to what you said, Maurice. Yeah, it's gonna be a little while. Okay, the directs is it pre-recorded? Yes, but they got other things to worry about right now other than doing this. And let me go and I'm gonna say put this up for Doc. So if Doc is there still, I'm trying to share the link if you want to jump in, whatever I said. All right. If let's say if you're there, Doc, and you want to join in, you can. Put one in case he wants to join as well too. Alrighty, so yeah, that they're gonna be a while before they get. That's some damage there. That's some damage. But like I said, the stuff is the direct is pre-recorded, so they can do they could do it if they want to. But I mean, there's more things important than video games at this point. It's an outlet. I never gonna let people think go further than what it's supposed to be. Okay. Now I'm going back to see the chat now. You people are crazy. What up, Santiago? Uh-oh. What the heck's going on? Okay, now I'm getting a feedback like here. You guys don't hear it, but I know I am. Give me a second. Close everything now. So I hear no noises. Okay, no noises going on. All right, good. So we're hearing nasty feedback on my end, but I don't think you guys hear it. All right, back to the other screen. So I'm gonna let you go back to the chat. Give me a second. Going back to the chat. See what everybody's saying. Nintendo, all the people are pissed off that the direct is not happening. Yeah. Again, you have enough thing. All kidding aside, I hope they're safe. I hope so too. Like I said, I've been that. Seems that they're sitting on Trouble IP, but just takes time to develop them as well. I won't say it takes time to develop them, but I mean it's picky because you have a mix cavalcade. Some people want stuff, and then when the stuff comes out, they don't buy it. So as a business person, you don't want to waste money. So what would you do? You gotta pick and choose the right things that you want, Maurice. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not going against you. I'm just saying that's just what it is. I'm curious if they'll get any games that implement asymmetric gameplay. I like what they did for Batman series for Wind Waker. They can do it. I did. The Mario Party has that kind of stuff in there. Holy hell! I didn't think it was that bad. I've been in my own bubble. I didn't know they were suffering during the week of weather. Yeah, well, like I said, you got hit with a hurricane, an earthquake, a 7.6 earthquake, and a hurricane. Yeah, again, you get hit with a 7.6, which is powerful, but then you get hit with a 185 typhoon. That's no joke. Yep. Well, I just think the idea of governments can be stupid in well, I mean, living on an island, infrastructure funds should be allocated to defend them from flooding at all costs. To a degree, you only do what you can do. I'm sorry. You look at what you can do. I come from the islands, the same thing to you. Look at what you can do. You build certain houses, whatever. But still, and to be honest, again, I want 185 power typhoon is a very freaking dangerous typhoon. That's no joke. Just like how Puerto Rico got hit with Maria, and that was a category 4, but it was a 5 at the time, and then how like again, just like Bermuda. I mean, but yeah, not Bermuda, BAR, and by Antigua, but they got hit by Irma last year, and it basically wiped that whole out, almost wiped the whole island off the map, literally. No. Okay, sorry about that. Again, I'm getting texts from all over the place, so I apologize for that as well too. Let me see. Looks fun as yeah. Of course, Doc, you'd be a jabroni would say that. Why are these people not in shelters or home with their families? If that's the Ferris wheel, make them Nintendo. Japanese are workaholics. That is true, but still, you don't go through the most powerful storm that's going to hit your island. That's stupid. Excuse me. That's stupid. I'm never gonna do that. I know the power stuff of that. I can understand if it was a police car, but a bloody bike. They got a problem if they didn't stay in. Yeah, I say that what it is. Nintendo is indestructible. Got some edits with my with the direct because Sean and Richard are supposed to be part of the air last. Okay. Man, even Nintendo building itself is made out of Nintendium. Well, Kyoto is farther in, so the hurricane, the typhoon, once the eye hits the land, it's gonna lose power quickly. And Japan is big enough, it's massive enough, so you would lose power. You won't lose a lot of power because of that, but you'll lose power. And people were chilling direct were coming. I wish they gave us Red Steel 3, the game that's creative. I wish they give us that too, Maurice, but that's not on Nintendo. That's you gotta take that. Oh, that's Ubisoft, son. That's Ubi. Right? And the person who made Red Steel 2 is not working with Ubi no more. That I know because I was a part of that team. So we'll see how that work out. All CBs be right over there. Hmm. Yep. So I think they're gonna have it. If they have it in lab and all that stuff, 2083 they're gonna have it. I mean, I never really have a doubt that they won't put that in there. I mean, hell, I wouldn't doubt they would put that in there, of course. Celebrity status. Yeah, I wish it was celebrity status. But again, like I said, you guys could Sprite or Dr. Feelgood or Triple M. If y'all want to jump in, you should go Google Plus. The link's there. See, I gotta scan that in. So basically, let me just put this here. And what the hell? Oh, all right. What the heck is going on? What happened to IPs from dead studios like WrestleMania 2000 or Turtles in Time and Konami? Konami still owns Turtles in Time. WrestleMania is owned by it's owned by THQ. And now, if they're gonna make a game kind of like that, it will come from 2K Games, and 2K Games own the wrestling license now with WWE. So yeah, and we already know that they're not gonna bring that back because of what those bastards did with 2K games did with WWE last year, which was horrendous, and they were like, well, seeing that the gaming WWE did not sell well, we're not gonna bring it this year. Well, of course you cocksuckers, of course it would, because you did not. Of course you can't, because you gave us a horrible port. Of course, and who would have bought a crappy game? I'm still surprised. That thing sold almost half a million. Shouldn't even sold that much. I am not desperate to get a broken game. Y'all can keep that crap.
So if I end up working for 2K, I guess I'll be converted too. Then you said cocksucker.
What?
Oh, nothing.
No, what you said?
I said you said 2K cocksucker. I was like, well, I'll make sure I never work for 2K then.
Well, they kind of are right now. Everybody's off of the hype of Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, oh, that's the biggest game coming out, man. Yeah, they're good. I hope they don't do what they did with Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, I feel like the whole microtransaction thing. That's a 2K thing because I don't know if Rockstar was. If it was Rockstar still doing their own thing, wasn't bought by 2K. I wonder if things would have been different.
Well, Rockstar did it with Grand Theft Auto 5. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying it used to be they was at one point it wasn't owned by 2K or Take-Two, whatever it is.
Yeah, I got you. I'm just saying, I'm like I said, Rockstar did the thing. 2K started doing their bull crap. So hell, everybody's getting into the microtransactions. So I'm not surprised. Just not. They made a pop stick of a game. Rather, they brought back the old complete game. I was playing WCW for NW on 64, so did I. That was a pretty good game. After playing with a while, I felt was playing that.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, man?
Nothing much. Just finished cooking.
I got you. Like I said, I just finished eating food, and I was like, gotta do this. Got these 3 jobs I have to do, so shit.
And y'all ain't gonna share.
Your ass, cause you I ain't gonna say nothing to you. You know what I could say to you. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Headphones, because I'm not using headphones. Give me a second.
Yeah, I could have called delivery driver.
Oh, why you didn't, you?
Because I was expecting something from y'all.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
So, what's the topic tonight?
It's random talks. You talk about anything. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I did say a little bit about your video because I watched it. So let's talk about that. But then, Maurice was talking about he brought up the whole thing with the Nintendo and Direct. And I was just saying, yeah, they got their ass whooped this week. Japan did. I mean, they got their ass whooped. So.
Yeah, and I was gonna also bring that up in the video that people are pissed off that it got delayed, and of course they're saying well it happened way outside of Kyoto, so they shouldn't be that affected. But I said I'm not gonna bring that up because they're dealing with a lot as it is.
Well, yeah, but the hurricane crosses over Kyoto. That's what happened. The typhoon hit where Nintendo is, while the
I know that, but of course the fans that want more information don't give a damn.
As I said to Spike, them cocksuckers, whatever.
And that's why like I made the video and I called it Nintendo. I understand, because no matter what you do for these people, it's never enough. You listen to them, they didn't, you gave them what they wanted, they didn't buy it.
Right. Yep.
You're going out of your way to make things somewhat convenient for them, but at the same time, you're trying to protect your own interests, your own bank account, your own business, and it's still not enough.
So it would never be enough.
Yeah, keep them middle fingers up, man, because the people like you and I, we know that Nintendo's not perfect. we won't like everything they do, but what they do have a purpose and a reason behind it. Other folks, well, they did it back in 2005, and they're so disjointed and behind the times and backwards and clueless as to what the fans really want. You mean what you want? Because last time I checked, they got over $14 billion in the account. I think they know what people want.
Well, they know what to make. They ain't gonna say they know what people want. I'll put it this way: they know what they want. They know how to make a profit, and that's what it is. And I'm not against that. And again, no. I mean, they're gonna be some stuff that okay. News of the week is about a cloud save. I'm gonna do a video about that once the daggone online gets released. That's all. Once it gets released, just like I did about a cloud save back in February, I did one video left as is. Why? Because I'm not like the rest of these people who be like making 3, 4, 5, 6 daggone videos, pointing over the same thing over and over again. Get your point out, leave it alone. Because again, I know it's like I know what I was buying. I know what I bought the Switch for. I know what I bought the Wii U for. I know what I bought the Vita for. I know what I bought it for itself. I did my research before I bought the stuff. Am I angry about the cloud saves? Yes, I am angry but again, mostly that was because most of the damn fans pushed them that way, which is I hate that, and I wish they didn't listen to the fans in that the fans in that call. I wish they didn't, because again, if Nintendo didn't do, like I said in my video, if we went straight from the N64 and the GameCube, if they went to get that straight to cloud saves or did what they did right now, I wouldn't be as angry. But they showed us they could do with the SD cards, and that's where my problem lies with. But I will call that out when the time comes. I know everybody's talking about that, so I ain't gonna make no video about it. I want to see once the initiative thing come out. And I was not gonna buy the Nintendo Online server day one. Hell no. You ain't getting my money. Even though I like Nintendo, they ain't getting my money that easy. I need to know what's going on in a certain thing. I got enough, and I think about it is I got enough information to make a purchase online, whatever. But still, I know what the service is. I still want to wait to see when it goes live, what happens. And if it does suck, as most people did, then it sucks. Can I still play my games? Yes. All I gotta do is just be careful that I don't, destroy my system and stuff like that. And I will point out that, and talk to you guys about it yesterday. Yes, the excuse that Nintendo came up with the whole Splatoon thing was a stupid excuse. I wish they didn't say nothing. But again, I'll put it in a video. Sometimes, they did a bad PR step in that one. So, but
at least it ain't a function.
Huh?
I said, at least it's not functions.
I know, right? I feel it. Man, it's so stupid. But I get what it is. It sucks. I understand. I totally understand how that works out. But for right now, we could just chill. Wait till we see what's going on with the other stuff, and then you make your decision. It's sad that people just have the blind justices. I don't get that. Why would you buy something without looking at it? I don't care where you're from. You buy the car, you should not just buy a car just because of that. And I'll admit, there's a couple of games I bought day one. Blade Strangers, I bought day one. I am happy with my purchase. Call the Princess EX, I bought it. The game is still good, don't get me wrong, but I'm disappointed because of what happened, what it took out of the game. So I bought it day one. I went a little blindly. That's on me. I ain't gonna blame Night College that much or whatever. I would say I didn't like that you guys took it out, but I'm the one who bought it day one. The emphasis of the problem is on me that I went in there blindly. I should have waited, see some reviews, see what it said, and then maybe make my purchase or whatever. I still have that. I got the game. I'm in the middle now that I got the game, but I'm not super happy that they took certain things out of the game. But again, that's me who made that mistake.
Hey, I'm the same way, man. You're talking to someone that just paid $75 for Yooka-Laylee Classic Edition on Friday.
Or the pre-order.
Yeah, it's a pre-order. But the game is already out on Switch. It came out a while back, but you get it physical with that Nintendo 64 cartridge. I'm thinking it was worth it to me. But hey, I got it the moment it was released. They only made like 3,000 copies of that classic edition. I wanted it. I'm going to get it. If it was in Best Buy or Walmart, I would get it, but it's only being made by limited run. But I know what you're saying. You see what you like, you buy it. It's as simple as that. But people today, they see something, they may or may not be interested in it, and they'll talk about it for 5 or 6 months and not ever even own the damn game.
Yep.
It's like, look, if you're not going to buy it, just say you're not going to buy it and move on. One video, one and done. But don't talk about why you're not going to buy it for 5 or 6 months straight or why you think others shouldn't buy it. Just say your piece and move on. I don't revisit topics like that.
Well, like I said, for me, and again, I just like I did with just said with Quarter Princess, I took responsibility. I was impatient and I think, but that was me. I'm the one who went to bought that and spent my money. I'm not gonna blame the company for that. I should have waited. I didn't. Right now, I have 2 games that's pre-ordered right now. Like I said, Blade Strangers. Happy I did. Came out the way I wanted. The next game I have is Starlink. I hope Starlink is a good game with the Star Fox and everything. I hope they do a good job. I hope the guy who makes that game, because he said he had a passion for that game from playing Star Fox. I hope like Soliani. I hope he has the same passion as Soliani to make how Soliani made Battle Kingdom. That's what I want. If he did the same passion, then I know the game is I'm good, and I hope it is. But again, it's on. If the game come out and it's not up to my part, and then I'll say, "Hey, shit, I bought a messed up game."
And you know what? Speaking of Soliani, about I think it was like maybe 3 to 4 weeks ago, he had made a post on Twitter like thanking people for like not only buying the game, but having a great time playing Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle and the DLC. And of course, I responded to him like, dude, it was great. I said, I hope to see some more DLC in the next year, hopefully. If not that, I'm looking forward to the sequel. But great game, and he definitely deserves it. The game definitely deserves to hit 2 or 3 million, in my opinion. I know right now it's over 1 million.
No, it's 2.
Oh, it's over 2 million?
Yeah. Yep. I did the numbers last time.
It's like I definitely hope he brings either more DLC or makes a sequel. And I know I should want a sequel soon, but that game was just that fun. And when I see passion like that,
it takes a while, but yeah,
great.
It takes a while to make a game like that too. That's I would give him the benefit of the doubt, just let him have to do it.
And just for anyone listening right now, if you haven't played Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, it's really a must-own exclusive. It really is. Plain and simple. Even if you like that style of playing, if you like RTS and RPG like games, then yes, it's fun. But even if you never played them, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna learn to play. It's really easy and it's very comical. Because I even know people that have not played RTSs for the life of them. They never played one, and when they played that game, they were like, "Man, are all RTSs like this?" Not really. No. So, but it's that accessible.
Yeah, it is like more accessible, and it has more things in there. That's nice. I mean, the closest game I would say that has that kind of comedy in it and has that kind of style would be Codename Steam on 3DS.
Yep, I would have to agree.
Shut up. But that's the only one I would add to that. Yeah, I mean, it has a style on it. Are there other games that does that same style and it's fun? Yeah, like Valkyrie Chronicles, which is coming out, that does it, and also Sakura Wars that's on a Wii. If you have a Wii U, or you have a Wii, Sakura Wars, So Long My Love. That's another game that is like that, and I like it, and I love that game. So yeah, try those out. They're not as comical, but they're very good
and I also heard this guy at 5 Complete is fun too in that regard.
Yeah, that is true. This guy at 5, but it's the top down one. I was just watching. Those are more action, like the Mario Rabbids. They're more action. Yeah.
There's a demo on Switch for this guy.
Yeah, and if you want, and you can go and check it out.
Yeah, Trinell 83. It is a RTS. It is a real time strategy. It plays similar to Fire Emblem and games of that sort, but it's a lot more comical, way more accessible, and actually, a lot of people that love RTSs will say it gives you far more options in
It
terms of your
does.
movement and your attacks than
Yeah.
the RTS does.
It does, because you do more stuff than what you could do in an RTS. Like even Codename Steam, you gotta you have. I mean, everybody has their own meters, which is good. It's not like shared meter. That's great. And also, every option you could do, you could defend and you could defend, block, run, make your choice, everything in one shot. So it's not like you could just. It's not like once you move, that's it. No, you could go back. You could do stuff. You could figure out what's going on.
Yeah,
This game.
you're not stuck where like per turn you got to choose
Yeah,
to attack, defend, or do a special.
you could do all that in one shot.
You can literally move around, dash someone, which is like slide underneath them and to do damage, and then move on to the next target. And from
Well,
there, you can either hide or attack them, and then go back to your same spot, or even
Yeah.
jump off your teammate and then land on top of
Defend.
the next enemy, and then attack them with a special or do something else. You can literally do 3 or 4 moves in one move, one turn.
Just remember the enemies could do the same thing too.
Yep.
So
And those battles, I would say they do get difficult, but not so difficult where you can't beat the match. They get difficult to where it gets
if
really
you want
hard
a
to
perfect, then it's
Yeah.
then it's difficult. If you want a perfect,
If you want it perfect, it gets difficult.
difficult,
If you want to
yeah.
just beat the match, yeah, you can pretty much beat most of those matches. If not the first time around, maybe the second or third. Once you learn the patterns.
Yep.
And yeah, Double A, you're right, man. Rabbit Peach is a star of that game.
What up, Double A? Yep, that is true. So you have games. So yeah, I'm. But going back to what we were talking about, like yeah, but I'm hoping Starlink is that because I already pre-ordered that. That's $80 right there. It's pre-ordered. The next game I have pre-ordered, of course, is Tales of Vesperia. Hoping that Namco Bandai does a really good port and don't bull crap like they did with Tales of Symphonia HD. Hope
Hey,
they don't.
well, hold on. I keep hearing people say that. What happened with Tales of Symphonia HD?
It was slower, and it was slower, and it was not HD. It was muddier graphics than the GameCube.
On the like I played on PS3 and on GameCube it runs 60, on PS3 it runs 30.
And on the GameCube it was 60 frames per second, but it was 30 frames per second. And again, I don't really care for that stuff like that. But I do say that.
But
But
based
I do
on
say
where it's
if
coming
you
from,
say
it
HD, if
should
you
be a
say
downgrade.
it's a downgrade. This frames per second doesn't bother me because it's basically an action RPG, and I play more and I play games like I love the TLCs for that. But I do say though, if you're gonna say this is an HD, it's an HD port, it should be HD. The GameCube should not look better than the HD port. It shouldn't. So I'm hoping they learn a lesson and they make a good port with Vesperia because I love Vesperia 360. And I want to get it for the Switch because you'll be because of my time and everything, how I play games. But that's it. If it wasn't for a special friend, which again I talked to him and he's doing good in Japan, but for a special friend, I would have the only game I know for sure that I would buy blindly and I have no problem. I mean, not buy blindly, pre-order blindly, I should say. Sorry, pre-order blindly, and not as a negative thing, but to say that because I know the pedigree that goes in, and as you said in your video, Dr. Feelgood, yeah, it would be Smash Brothers. Because I know Sakurai is going to do the best he can to make that game as competent as he can. So yeah, but other than that though, again, I will put all the emphasis that if I made a purchase on something, it's on me.
You know what? Just to comment on that real quick.
Mhm.
Now I know 2-3 weeks late when it comes to this. I knew about it when it happened, but these so-called fans threatening this man Sakurai for not putting Waluigi as a playable character. Let me just say something to you guys. You're fucking garbage. And I really mean that, and I say that because this man has essentially given you 6 Smash games. You include the 3DS one. He's essentially giving you 6 games. This will be his 6th game. And none of them have been disappointing. You can say Brawl was too slow and 4 was, not melee. I don't care what you say. At the end of the day, this man has given 20 years of his life to a single franchise.
Yep.
To appease you by bringing in even third-party characters, something Nintendo does not have to do on your behalf.
They don't have to do that.
They do not have to go bargain for the likes of Sonic and Solid Snake. They don't have to do this. And you guys will threaten him over one character. He gave you Cloud fucking Strife. When's the last time we had a Final Fantasy game on a Nintendo console? You got Cloud Strife. Come on, people. Where is the appreciation? You know how many characters I want in Smash? I say it all the time. I want Earthworm Jim, I want Vector Man and Rayman, various other characters. But I'm not sitting here threatening him because they're not in there. And you can say, well, that's a Nintendo character. So what? They do what they want to do. If you don't want to put him in the game like that, he doesn't have to do it, but you would threaten him. The same way you threatened the lady that did the voiceover for Tomb Raider when it was Xbox One exclusive for like the first year.
Or the people for Old Platinum Games when they did Bayonetta 2.
It's like, are you serious? At the end of the day, you guys give gaming a bad name.
Oh, it's already done. They already gave it a bad name. Please.
It's like, are you serious? So will you now threaten Aonuma because Breath of the Wild didn't have traditional dungeons? You're gonna threaten him too? Maybe someone's gonna.
Don't give him my names now, Doc.
No. Hold on. Maybe someone's gonna threaten Koizuma because Mario doesn't have his traditional fireball powers. He has to, possess a specific creature to get them. Maybe they're threatening him too because he doesn't have his traditional golden cape from Mario World. Huh. Wow. So when we don't get what we want, personally, we threaten people.
Yeah.
This is why Nintendo
has the middle fingers up. And the thing about it that's sad, most of these guys are cows and they're doing this because they want to for stupid stuff. But after you see what happened at Jacksonville with the EA thing, you can't take this shit not serious. How psycho some of these people are. You just cannot. That's not helping the cause.
And you know what's so funny? When I heard about that attack, I'm serious. The first thing that came to mind, I made a post about this, was Boondocks. There was an episode in Boondocks that took place over a football game. It was over, I think, Madden in Boondocks. It was an episode when they carried the guy that Samuel Jackson voices and Charlie Murphy. Yeah. Basically, he was called an Xbox killer because he lost in a one-on-one, basically, just a regular online play, and went to go find the kid and killed him. Like, I'm like, are we in the time of video games where it's just like Boondocks now?
Yep.
Like, come on. Like, it is not that serious.
Oh, well.
So I guess there's somebody out there that if Nintendo doesn't announce an ARMS character for Smash, they're going to threaten Sakurai. So what, you couldn't put Ribbon Girl in there?
Basically.
What the hell is that?
That's Anderson that's coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, all the back. Hey.
What's going on, man? Well, yeah, it's just terrible. I'm thinking Timothy hasn't gotten this bad.
Oh, he ain't gotten that bad, all right. Yes, it has. People are crazy.
Yep.
I guess if Metroid Prime 4 doesn't end up at E3 next year, it's gonna be a shootout.
You're not that far off. Or bombing.
I hope it doesn't happen.
Hold on now. I don't want people going back and say he did say on this video, maybe he'll play it.
Yep. I don't want that either, but
I don't want that to happen either, but people are crazy. They're gonna do what they're gonna do.
Jeez.
Oh no, man. No.
Well, it's what it is, man, and it's sad. So again, so just like you said, they're right now bitching about complaining to Nintendo that they don't have a direct. And you see what and I just showed you what's happening on there, and you're like, oh, wow, ain't that a bitch?
An earthquake and then a hurricane.
Yeah, I showed video and picture of it. What's going on there? So people saw it and they see what's going on. So yeah, so relax. Trust me, they got shit to worry about right there. You got other stuff to worry about. With any games on all of these consoles and PCs you have, you can still play while stuff is happening. You get plenty of time. Relax, have a Coke, and have a smile, as the old saying goes.
Not even that. Go ahead and
take a poop.
And go ahead and enjoy your free online gameplay.
Well, you can.
Yeah, like honestly, don't beg to be charged, and please don't rush the shit either.
Got you.
When I get in line to buy food, I'm not rushing to get to the front to hurry up and pay. I will hope so. Honestly. Do you think I want the gas in my car to run out sooner or later?
Later.
Just saying.
No, I got what you're saying.
It's just this entitlement complex.
Dude, but who the hell wants to be entitled to pay?
Gamers.
Not me.
No, but
Game aficionado.
I have said exactly. I said it again. If Nintendo's online is just a step above the Wii U's, I'll be just fine.
I'll technically speaking, I've said the same thing too. I don't really care. I mean, everybody out there wants that. I never cared for the online. I just want to play.
And let me stop there. That's not me being a fanboy. That's not me just quote unquote accepting whatever Nintendo offers. That's me saying I'm not hard to please. I understand what matters most in gaming, and what matters most is the game. Second is experiences.
Yeah, speaking of that, we can talk about that as well too. Give me 1 second. We can talk about that as well.
You being told, man. He said if Metroid can't crawl in Prime 4, the devs better hide.
Oh my goodness. Let's see, 8073 says Mega Man 11 looks like a winner so far. Hey. It looks good. I mean, if you play the demo, I'm not playing the demo, and you guys are liking it, that's good. I hope Capcom don't do a Capcom and fuck it up. That's all I'm hoping.
Hey, Nintendo, you better make sure Pikachu has that lightning bolt. Otherwise, it's not a core game.
He's doing all right, really. Like I said, I talked to him and everything. That's what I said. He's doing good. Family's doing all right. So you don't worry about it. Kenji's doing all right. We're good.
You know, it's times like this I wish this kind of thing would happen to California because we deserve it.
Will you stop? not on this.
What the hell, man?
Do not do this on this chat, please. It's random, but not that random. Jeez. Anyway, talking about that, yesterday we were talking about that. Dr. Phil was talking about how stuff is because the way gaming is going right now, they're gonna if they don't have a crash, which I've been saying is gonna happen because gaming is not going to get as well. If they don't have a crash, I think they're going to have. Game is going to become soulless. Like me and Doc was talking about it last night, basically, and we're talking about how everybody want this thing to be you got to be competition and all this stuff, and it's coming more soulless. Like gaming is not coming fun no more. It's more and more just.
And I can elaborate on that. People, basically, what I brought up recently was that. All these gamers are, I'm a PS4 fan, I'm an Xbox fan, I'm a Nintendo fan, PC elitist, master race, whatever. At the end of the day, didn't one of the recent CEOs of Sony during the 8th gen, didn't he say he owned 2 Wii U's?
That's right.
Yeah, he actually admitted that the console that people were shitting on, He admitted to his own fan base, like publicly, yeah, I own not one but two Wii U's.
And then you had Reggie who owned an Xbox One.
Yeah, Reggie
had-
owned an
And
Xbox.
then
Like,
Phil Spencer he also had a Wii U. So it's like,
like the gamers, you need to understand that while you're out here warring against one another on which piece of plastic is better or that you care about, these CEOs, they have lunch with one another every now and again. They contact one another every now and again. No one's at war but you. The same way that you got Apple people attacking, Samsung Galaxy people. Guess what? These CEOs do not cut each other's throats. They have lunch together, and in fact, they may sit on each other's board of directors. Do you know that the the CEO of Netflix also sits on the board of Microsoft? Yeah, Reed Hastings actually has a seat on the board of Microsoft and other corporations as well. So while you guys are out there fighting a battle that does not exist, they're laughing at you because they're probably thinking to themselves, it's not that serious. All they want is your money. They don't care who you represent. They just want your money. These guys, I'm telling you right now, if Reggie goes outside and sees a Sony president, he's not gonna try to fight him. He's not gonna scold him. He's not going to talk shit about him. He's gonna say hi. They're gonna go and grab lunch in a limo together. They'll go play golf tomorrow morning. Meanwhile, you're cussing somebody out online because they choose Nintendo over PlayStation.
Because over Nintendo.
Exactly. It's like, think about these people don't give two shits. These people own all the consoles more than likely, and they play them all. In fact, they may love their competitors' console more than their own. I didn't hear Kyle Zara talking about I own 3 PS4s. But he made it a point to say publicly, I own 2 Wii U's.
Oh.
Just saying.
I think that was
every console has its pros and cons.
Yoshida.
Yeah, that was Yoshida that said that. Bro.
Yeah, but every console has its pros and cons. Right now, PS4 has Spider-Man. I heard it's a good game. It's by one of my favorite companies, Insomniac. They made Sunset Overdrive on Xbox. So the same company made an exclusive for Xbox One back in 2013, 2014 has now made an exclusive for Sony here in 2018. And guess what? I'm not going to be like, oh, Insomniac, y'all betrayed Xbox or whatever. I thought you were. No. At the end of the day, I go where the games go. You can say I'm a Nintendo fan all you want, but guess what? I own the PS4, and I probably got games you would never buy, such as Last Guardian. I got an Xbox One, and I got Quantum Break.
You're good on that one too.
And I have Recore. I have the games you guys probably don't care about.
I was about to say that about Bayonetta 2. How dare that's become a Nintendo exclusive? But I'm pretty sure that vocal minority probably don't know nothing more than first-person shooters and annual sport releases.
Yeah, so it's like at the end of the day, people, stop with the console war crap. Because guess what? The people you claim to represent, they don't care.
They say represent.
Wow, Area 73 took the words right out of my mouth. Talking Bloods and Crips.
Yeah, it is.
What you prefer? What do you prefer, Nintendo or PlayStation? Pow pow.
Well, again, it's troubleism. It's sad that that's human nature that we try to do certain things for that regard. And again, I just like Doc said. I mean, I go to games there. That's why I got a PlayStation Vita. I mean, I enjoy my Vita with games I gotta play. And seeing that I have a storm coming out. I mean, like me and Sprite, we got a storm coming our way. If power goes off, I'm gonna be charging up every one of them some bitches.
Yeah,
I got something to play.
Yeah, I got 3DS, PSP, Switch, and then the power goes out. I have a power bank, so.
All right, and then you charge it up in your car, and you could charge it again. Yeah.
Oh.
So it's just that. That's all it is. Let's see. I remember when gaming has a lot of games and not the extra bullshit either. That's true. And too many 75 by Street, like Bloods and Crips, like you just said right there. Reggie hit Phil Smith. Reggie hit Phil Smith so with an F5.
Wow.
Hey, she was towards that wrestling, man. I have Spider-Man downloaded now. Why would I miss it? Just enjoy the game. Did you get Sea of Thieves? Did you get Sea of Thieves though? Man, what is wrong with you? You just like causing trouble. You just like to start shit for no reason. I swear. Melmet is it? It's too funny, Melmet. But yeah, but I ain't gonna argue with. I'm not gonna just go against your point. Your point is correct. At least we are fighting over the well, not we, because I don't care. I might be a Nintendo fan, and I point out Nintendo facts, but I just don't. When people say stuff like I did with last video with Rob review, but again, I buy games because I want to buy games. I ain't care for all that haposh stuff, whatever. I want good games from all good companies. They do what they gotta do. I hope that Xbox does with Scorpio does something great, but I only corrected Rob because what he said ain't gonna happen. That's all I'm saying. What he said is not gonna happen. I'm optimistic, but I'm not blindly optimistic like that. Freaking no way Xbox is gonna put out what was it again? 9 games and 4 of them were new IPs. Hell no. I mean new games. Hell no. They don't have the collective idea to do that. Do they have the money? Yes. Do they have the pool? Yes. But they ain't gonna do that though. They're not gonna do that. And then none of them gonna do what Nintendo did before. Like I said, every game got released in 2008, 17. Every one of them, except for
Arms.
No.
Bayonetta.
Well, you wait. Jeez, let me finish. Everyone except for Snipperclip because that was an indie game, but other than that, but it still performed above what Nintendo wanted. But every game that got released on the Switch that was exclusive to the Switch sold over 1 million. Every game sold over millions. Even to the game that some of them people hating. Oh man, want to Switch? Well, it sold 2 million now, bitches. Still selling. That's why Nintendo ain't dropped the price on it, cocksuckers.
Man, is that why the 2018 is so bad? Because all the games came out in 2017.
Well, hell, if that's the case, they released already. They already released 6 games this year. Some reports, but
they did. I didn't notice.
I will play your smart ass game, but yeah, but you could buy it or buy it, and also even so, a lot of y'all were bitching for there's no third-party games in this. They have third-party games that's coming out. I mean. You got Blaze Blue Tag. You have Blaze Blue Tag. You have Dragon Ball Z Fighters coming this month. So you could, if you want a fighting game other than Blade Strangers, you have that plus the Capcom collection, all that blah blah blah. If you want RPGs and stuff, they're here. You got the shooters. You still have your Doom. You still have your Wolfenstein. So you have games.
Yeah, but apparently they don't count because there's no Battlefield 5 or Battlefront.
Oh please, that's crazy.
No, I'm serious. There's some people
that's the truth.
That's some people. That's not a majority. Because those people will be saying that is senior psychos. They just are. And it's EA. Who the hell?
That's all I was trying to
tell you. I already said that already. I'm not picking up for EA in there.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was telling some people. Like, you do realize EA's recent track record has been pretty shit, right? So why y'all want your game? Why y'all want your games to Switch so bad? just to brag that you got it.
Yeah, look what 2K again. 2K games brought out NBA 2K18, and they're gonna do 19, and people like that one. But then they brought out WWE, and it was a shitty game. And you're surprised that it's not been ported. Oh, well, the game's not. We're not bringing it in 2019. Of course, 2K, because that was a shitty port. Who's gonna buy? Like I said before, I'm still surprised that fucking thing sold close to 500,000. I am not that desperate for a WWE game that I'll buy a broken piece of shit. That's crazy.
That's the norm, man.
It is a no, but I was. This was it.
The games are crap. Everybody else's games, so I still want them, even though I acknowledge they're crap.
Yep. Let's see. 2018 wasn't even all that slow so far. People are just too lazy to look for the diamond in the rough. Yeah, that's my point of saying that. These games are also supported by free DLCs and updates. Yep, Kirby still got free DLCs out with like just a couple weeks later. Like Kirby Alliance has been killing with the free stuff. So the Mario Aces, because they have new characters too. So it's like they give you stuff for free, and y'all people are not appreciative of it. And yes, Mailman, no, that's not gonna happen. You're joking. Unless you're like Sprite and Derek Fisher. No freaking way. You're laughing. I'm serious.
Do I want to know?
Now he's Mailman says SNK Herons over Fighter Z.
Didn't that come out already, or did I get that wrong?
Fighter Z's out. Fighter's Herons out, but not Fighter Z's. Come out later than that.
Fighters is in like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yep. But no, they got too much stuff to worry about. I sure do. I got so much games on my damn Amazon list to buy. I still like these. I gotta pick and choose. Hell, I'm waiting. I'm like Doc. I'm waiting all the way close to Black Friday. Black Friday to get some of those games. If they come on sale or something, because hell, we even looked at some Wii games last night, and them freaking things are still expensive as hell. I mean, we it came on the Wii, yeah. It came on the Wii, yeah. Yeah, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom came on the Wii. Holy crap. Hey, Capcom, there you go. That's one. I'll give you that. There's a few third-party games that still sell high because of thing. Because again, we did check out to see, because you did check out AA. What was it again? The World Ends With You, and how that price dropped brand new, but it was up there. It was up there close to that. It's down to like $30 brand new, and you can get it in the DS. So yeah, I mean, it was expensive. What about Dragon Quest 11? Well, I hope Square is not stupid and hopefully bring the game over to the West as well, and not just keep it in the East. But that's up to Square Europe, and they have made some shitty decisions lately.
Dragon Quest X is still Japan only.
Yep. So, and 11 is going to look like going to be the same thing too so far. I hope they chance to bring it over. I hope. Volleyball Extreme was his SNK Herons. All right, Doc. Why are you giving Sprite ideas? Don't give this perv any more ideas than he needs. So, but you have that.
I'm trying to figure out what else I can think of that comes out next month aside from Mega Man 11.
Well, Starlink. That's for people.
Oh yeah, Starlink.
That's for people like me who do like those type of games, and I do.
Yeah.
And I hope that, like I said, I hope that guy did a great job. He had the same passion as Soliani, so I can enjoy that game. And again, for the future going forward, if you guys have only a Switch, like most people do, and I'm one of them, I only have a Switch because I don't have a PlayStation or Xbox, and there's going to be some games coming out that you guys need to go have some fun with that. DA Extreme doesn't have a female Terry Bogard. Well, that is true. You are correct, Milman. It doesn't. Still, though. But they do have Biddy's ass and thongs. Okay, all right. What the hell, you guys are just Doc. Why you do that? Why miss pushing that narrative? That's just what
he been around me too much, probably.
He's older than you, so I don't think that's the case. Just crazy. So y'all crazy in the chat, tatas, whatever, Sprite. And you got nothing to say, huh?
I'm just telling the truth, man.
Whatever, you don't do not indulge these pervs.
Perv?
Yes, I am saying that.
Look, man, I'm married.
I said indulge the pervs. I didn't say you.
I was gonna say, like, I mean, unless you think there's some pervy sage.
There ain't no pervy sage, that's for sure. I know your wife ain't going for that crap.
How do you know my wife?
Because I know she won't. That's still one of the first things she told me when I met her. So hell,
I mean, you never know though. I know someone whose wife is just as much of a otaku as he is, and they both and they got pillows.
Hey, wife, sir, I am going to buy that that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 DLC, but I'm getting mine physically. So I know I still have to install the other part of it that released earlier this year, but the Torna part, I'm getting it physically. I think I can get it for like $30 at Best Buy.
Like Golden Country.
Yeah.
Nope, I get mine. I played the thing. I got a season pass, so I got that.
Yeah.
It is random talk. You're right. Here's 73. It is random talk. So I'm not. Yeah. I'm just sad that it just goes certain ways. It really does. But
let's just wait for gaming to die, so we can be the last ones left in it.
Yeah, it won't die.
Or die for good.
No, it won't die for good. Like I said, it'll just be soulless.
But it'll
be like disco all over again.
No, but I think it's gonna go back to how it used to be, where it's gonna be a very, very niche thing, and it may even be underground, like where, like the people that really do and enjoy it, it won't be popularized like that. You're gonna have your popular gaming, then you're gonna have your niche gaming.
It'll become like I don't say you're coming from, but I don't see that. I see it's gonna come just like music, just soulless.
Oh,
I'll
say, hey, underground ain't that some.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. The good music, the good like hip hop and stuff. The good hip hop is good hip hop and R&B and all that stuff is underground or indie, but the mainstream stuff is garbage.
Cause my music taste. Some of my genre is underground. I mean, people know about it.
But yeah, some of that stuff is just garbage. Garbage.
But the sad thing is, these people cannot even see the damage that they're causing.
Oh no! Why would they?
They actually think they're benefiting the industry.
Well, yeah.
To me, they're the same type of people that will be playing Call of Duty and say, "Yeah, man, I went 25 and 30. You only went 5 and 0." Like, yeah, but dude, you may have gotten 25 kills, but you got killed 30 times. You're not benefiting our team. You're hurting us.
Oh yeah, don't forget they were the same people who wanted Iwata to be stepped down and also wanted Shigeru Miyamoto to go bye-bye, which is something have their fake tears crying. Oh, Iwata was a good guy. Just a while ago, you guys was one of the men.
They would not have pissed on Iwata if he was on fire.
Yeah, so give me a break with that lies.
The way I see it, gaming has become, even though some weird to say it, too mainstream and commercial for its own good, which is why they're going to go the soulless route.
Yeah, that's why I said it's going to go soulless. Yes, that's why I said it. Because it will be soulless. You have to make your own fun.
No.
Sometimes literally.
Don't say that publicly.
I know, right? It's a dirty word. I know.
Yeah, you got the wrong people in this chat to be saying something like that.
I don't think this chat, but YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, but for example, in my case, as much as I like online gaming as an ex-person, I mean, my Splatoon time on Wii U, that's evidence. My Call of Duty time on Xbox 360 is evidence. Check this out though. I prefer the offline single player experiences because those can be enjoyed once the internet is come and gone. See, if you can only enjoy your gaming when you can play with other people, other strangers, other randoms, or hell, even your friends, what happens when they're not available to play with? What happens when Xbox Live goes down? It's because people they say this stuff like, man, everybody got internet. I say, yeah, but dude, your internet can be working just fine. But if Xbox Live goes down, you can't play any of your games online, even though your internet's working just fine. If PSN goes down, which it does almost every month, you can't play your games online, even though your internet is perfect. You got to ask yourself, do you want a gaming world? Do you want an industry in which if one thing is not working, your whole gaming experience is shot? Like right now,
I don't think they've ever thought about that.
Like, for example, I love Splatoon, but guess what? If for some reason I don't have access to the internet, or for some reason if the servers go down on Splatoon, guess what? I can play single player experiences. I can play the campaign mode, or I can play
expansion.
I can play the expansion. I can even go and play Super Mario Odyssey. I can play all these other games that don't require internet. But you and your Fortnite, you and your Call of Duty,
you and your crew. Last night,
it's like you guys that rely on these games that are always online. Like even when it comes to NBA Live, I heard that my player career is online. It's like always online.
Well, Doc, don't forget. Now some games need you to be online just to play single player.
That's what I'm talking about. The my player in NBA 2K. That's the single player campaign where you take your rookie player that has zero skill and you work him up to become a superstar. That now requires, I think I read that it requires you to be online to use it, and it's single player.
What a tragedy!
Well, I would shout out Mordor.
And I'm thinking to myself, guys, think about it. And I've broken this down in a video like last year. For you to enjoy your, let's just say, I won't say Fortnite because that's a free-to-play game, of course, but let's just say your NBA 2K, your Battlefield, your Call of Duty, to play online multiplayer, which is the main draw point of these games. To play that game online with your friends or randoms, you need to A, own the console. Okay, that's standard for any game. B, you have to buy the game, typically $60. C, you have to have internet. Okay, the cheapest I've even seen decent internet in most places is roughly about $30-40 a month. And that's if you're on a contract. D.
And it depends on where you live.
Exactly. But then D, you have to subscribe to that console's online network. And so that's $60 a year for right now. All right. So at this point, just for you to play that one game online, you have had to pay out upwards of $40 of services, $60 for the game, and however much for the console. But we won't count the console part. And of course, you have to buy the game in most cases, but it costs you literally $100 up front for buying the game and having internet, and plus the online service. We're talking about the first year, you're out $160.
Don't forget the season pass.
Well, you don't have to have that. But I'm talking about just to play the game online with friends or randoms. It's going to cost you $160 in the first year. $160 minimum. That's $60 for the game, $60 for the Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus, and $40 a month. And that's what you pay for the internet.
Hey,
That's the first year, and then think about every year after that. So that means, and let's say you love Call of Duty, you play nothing but Call of Duty. You got thousands of hours. That game literally costs you $160 the first year. And it's also gonna that's not the first year. Your internet's been charged monthly. So that means paying for the first 12 months, you're talking about $40 a month times 12, that's $480
A year.
a year for you to play that one game online that you love so much. That you can't enjoy unless you're playing online. And this is every year. Every year. You are out of $500+ to play this game online. Meanwhile, Mario Odyssey, I paid $45 for the game, but typically $60. Okay. That's it. I'm done. No more spending needed. But meanwhile,
Also,
even like Fortnite, you need to have internet basically the whole time to enjoy that game. Otherwise, you can't do anything. Just saying, people.
What about this final caveat? What do you do when the servers for a particular game go down?
Oh, then your game becomes basically if it's a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, it's a coaster. It's a glorified coaster.
And yet, how much did you have to pay to play it before the servers went down?
Yeah. So right now, anyone that loves Battlefield, let's say you like Battlefield 1. So for the last almost 2 years, essentially, think about this. If you want to play the game, if you love that game so much, that's all you play. Let's say you have 2,000-3,000 hours in that game. You have literally shelled out over $1,000 to play this game online.
And I say this, and if that's what you guys do, God bless you that you do that, because I don't want to be crazy bastards to kill anybody. So hell, what you gotta do to do your shit. Just, I ain't got a problem against it. You want to spend your money the way you want to spend your money. It makes no sense, but that's what they want to do. I just say don't kill nobody, because some of y'all are just
all the swatting.
Oh yeah, the swatting too. People getting killed with seriously? And dude, I'm so glad I ain't been on Call of Duty since the Wii U. Let me tell you why. I know for a fact I'm one of the most hated players in COD, and that's because I'm a camper. I'm so glad I have somebody swat my house.
You can't play.
I camp like I have a bag of marshmallows and a box of Hershey's and no job. I'm serious. Like, I'm that much of a camper on Call of Duty.
I thought you lived in Texas, not LA.
Oh, shut up.
I know, right?
Jeez. Yeah, you weren't supposed to say that.
But like I said, it's gonna be
sad.
The people are gonna be doing that stuff. I don't know. I don't tell you how you spend your money. I never have. So they want to do it. They do as much as you just talk with all the money. You say, "Doc, I get it." You just do it. I don't need that. I don't need all that drama for my stuff. So it's weird. But I don't think it's weird how people get wrapped up in so much crap. That's the part that got me as well too.
Well, a lot of people don't got lives. A lot of it's superficial.
Well, we know
so
that.
all they got is drama.
That's all they want.
But dude, how long can that last? Honestly, how long can that really last?
long as
No.
you got audience.
I mean,
No.
you can perpetuate it all you like, but it can't last forever. Eventually, just like on the movie Ready Player One, they even made a rule at the end of the game, a law that like, hey, you know what, the Oasis is cool, we want to keep it here, but we're gonna shut it down on Tuesdays and Thursdays so people can actually enjoy their real life outside the game. Eventually, you guys gotta wake the hell up and realize that what you're accepting from these publishers, what you're doing by demanding online be implemented in every single game, all this competitive play, it's not about, it's never, it was about being competitive. It was about having fun. I used to go to arcades. I'm not sure you guys remember those, but actual arcades where there was a Marvel vs. Capcom cabinet, and people will line up to play the person that's knocking everybody off the joystick. And literally, no one got threatened. No fights broke out. The only trash that was talked was, hey, you said you were the shit, but you ended up being garbage at the game. That was it. Hey, put your money where your quarter is.
Most of it did.
That's where your trash talk goes. Like, if you want to talk trash, knock me off these sticks. But other than that, shut up. You can get up here and talk trash all you want, but that was it. It was about fun. Even when I lost at that game, I had fun doing it. Nowadays, people will beat your ass 50 times in a row, and the moment you beat them once, they trash talk you and they rage quit. Wait, what? I just ruined my record just to prove I can beat you once, and you can't take one loss? I have literally played a person in Smash Brothers about 100 times in a row on Wii U, and literally, I think I may have lost about 80 of them because he was that good. But I kept playing him. You know why? Because playing him made me a better player. Because I had to learn tactics every time to even get close to winning. So I finally won. But then there's been other times that I play someone, they beat me 5 times. As soon as I beat them once, they leave the room. And I'm thinking like, dude, I'm just playing for fun here. I mean, I'm not sure if it's that serious for you, but even though you lost, if you would have beat me 30 more times, I would have still kept playing you because I'm not being paid to maintain a great record. Nintendo's not going to cut me a check to have a flawless record on Splatoon.
Well, a lot of these people aren't getting paid either, but their egos are so delicate. Beat them once, it's over.
It's like, man, my guys, like, if you lose, whoop-de-doo, I'm not.
They don't want a ratio to be. They don't want a ratio to be hurt. Man. Come on.
If you just whoop my ass 20 times and I beat you once, your ratio is not shot.
I know that. I mean, facetious now. You know that.
I know. But it just, to me, it's like, guys, it's not that serious. Believe it or not, we're here. I may, if you ever hear me play Splatoon, like live with people, you'll hear me cursing up a storm. I will bitch and moan about the type of stuff I see in the game. But guess what? At the end of the day, I just enjoy playing the game. I do. I just enjoy playing the game. I may see stupid stuff, but I enjoy playing the game. Just like when Sprite and I are playing Salmon Run, and we see teammates doing the dumbest stuff. It's like, if you got a sniper rifle, why are you charging in the front lines like you got an assault rifle? Stay back.
Cause I'm a shit, bitch.
It's like, this ain't Call of Duty. You quick scoping people. Get the hell out of here with that. Like, honestly, this is a team effort. But no, it's all competitive. It's all competitive.
Yeah, I mentioned this. Like I said, it's at the point where esports have gotten too big for its own good. And that was like, it used to be a time where let's have a video game tournament. Usually the video game tournament would just be just pretty much strictly for fighting games. But now it's like you have Madden, you have Overwatch. It's like, what isn't it? It's like there's so many games that just gets tagged with esports these days.
And you know what's so funny? I don't even understand the point of a Madden tournament. Get your ass up there and play some real football. See, Splatoon, that's fantasy. It's basically paintball, right? But it's paintball with parkour elements and transformations. So you can tell it's a game. But Madden, you're simulating a real sport. And it's not NFL blitz style either. Get out there and play some real football.
Yeah, man. The sun's too hot. I want to burn. I stay inside.
People out there playing NBA 2K, get out there and play it real. Like play it for real. Because you putting together your dream team, come on, man. I mean, nothing against 2K players and Madden players, but to me, I just don't see the point. And them even having competitions. You know what it's called?
Yeah,
It's called
the
playoffs. It's called the Super Bowl.
That reminds me, the same applies to fantasy football, whatever you call it. Those people who make fantasy football teams.
Oh yeah, that's what it's called, fantasy football.
Yeah, same to them. How about you just go and play or watch an actual game?
I think they
play Dungeons and Dragons.
They watch the game. They want to see their team win, so they watch the game.
I was like, man, come on. Like, I mean, honestly, you like what you like. I'm not going to shit on that. I'm not. But I need people to start making better decisions. Hey, it is your money, but don't you want to spend your money in a more efficient manner? Stop buying Madden every year. Stop buying DLC before you know what's in it. And stop buying DLC just because it's your favorite franchise. Stop buying a game that people have told you is broken, but you like, well, I'm a fan, and what? Guess what, people? I'm a fan of a lot of things. I'm a fan of Batman, but guess what? I didn't buy Arkham Origins.
Fortnite.
Arkham Origins actually came with my PS3.
I bought it. I bought mine.
Yeah, I didn't buy the game. Guess what? I didn't buy Dishonored 2. I didn't go out and buy, all these other broken games. I didn't go out and buy those games. I didn't. If they told me a game was broken, I avoided it. And even though I may have wanted the game, so just like, for example, LA Noire, I wanted that game for the Switch. But when they told me they split it up and it was a 14 gigabyte internet install, I said no. Principle is, if it's physical, it needs to all be physical. Not buying it. I was excited about Doom. Nope. 10 gigabyte install that's required. You lied to me. And so no. When you put it all on the cartridge, I'll buy the game.
Why you not buying?
Nah, not buying it. Not buying it. It's not gonna happen.
No, okay.
I haven't bought Call of Duty since Black Ops 2 on the Wii U, and I kept that promise to myself. It keeps getting worse. I'm not gonna keep buying it. I stopped.
It's getting worse. It is getting worse.
I feel like I told Doug. I feel like, oh hey, since Battle Royale is popular, we should do Battle Royale too. I'm like, that makes a desperation.
Do y'all see this comment Metalman put in the chat? He is a damn troll. He says ACLs don't tear him on Madden. Well, you are a fool, man.
Hey.
Are you my brother I don't know about?
Metalman is just...
He said ACLs don't tear him Madden. Wow.
That is true.
Actually, they do. And Madden got injuries.
No, his ACL doesn't.
No, he just said ACL. I know what he meant, but he just said ACLs don't tear.
I thought he was talking about him, not because you being a gamer staying inside.
Oh my gosh, man! If I could literally gift you a prize through the chat, I would.
Man, yeah, Metalman, he be trolling. He troll too damn good.
He's a prince.
He is a unique character.
It's sad. I really have to say, truly sad where gaming has gone. And people look at us like we're the ones that's crazy. Like we just accept anything. It's like, no, we just play anything that's fun. That's
and not broken.
Like
exactly.
that.
We just want to play and have fun. We don't have to have all the bells and whistles. I don't have to have themes on my Switch. I don't have to have music in the background. It would be great. I'm not saying I don't want it. I'm just saying I don't have to have it. I don't have to have a messaging app when I know I send 100 messages a day on Hangout to Sprite and various others.
Or you have a phone.
Discord or other apps like Discord.
I don't have to have a built-in voice chat app when I know I don't even use voice chat on the consoles that do support it.
So you got a phone.
Exactly. Like, dude, you're talking to an avid Call of Duty player, avid Battlefield player. And guess what? I had a mic. I had a nice, high-quality headset. And I rarely used it. Not because I didn't want to, but because people in the game didn't use it. I'll be in a lobby of 12 people, and only one other person got their mic attached. And it will have an icon showing that person.
No.
Besides, you want to hear other people.
You guys keep thinking that everyone that wants voice chat uses voice chat. That is a false assumption. It's not even close. Most people that bitch about voice chat don't even use it.
True. They just want it because they assumed everybody else has it.
Please go right now to the latest Call of Duty. Go and look at a lobby. And I'm telling you, unless it's a lobby of friends that are really trying to compete, if it's a lobby of randoms, out of 12 people in that lobby, only about 2 or 3 are going to actually have mics plugged in, and they will not be talking about strategy. You hear their mom cooking in the background, their brother and sister screaming, the dog barking. You hear anything else?
Do it right now. We were here with Anderson.
I said, why are you talking about Anderson like that for?
I mean, but I've been.
You gotta build the wall, people. Build the wall.
I've literally been in a chat on Call of Duty where some dude was talking about some girl he had screwed like the week before. I'm like, I don't care about your frolicking adventures. Can you tell me who killed you so I can make sure they don't kill me?
Nah, people don't even use voice chat in games to talk about what's happening in game.
Yeah.
They mainly have used it to have conversations about whatever.
Yeah, or have something, or have some stupid ass bullshit playing in the background in terms of music.
Now, I will admit, I do think certain games could use it. Like, for example, I think Payday 2 could use voice chat. I really do. But even Funboy says, like, yeah, I played a game, and without voice chat, if people just know what the heck they're supposed to do, it's perfectly fine. I said, it kind of sounds like Splatoon. If you know what you're doing, it will be fine.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, because most of the time when we're just chilling or whatever, and I don't have voice chat, I've been more successful with what do you call it, successful with what do you call it again, with the Splatoon run, Salmon run. And I'm not talking to nobody, and I'm there. We just there, and we know what's going on, and we just, we killing it. So, and I don't talk to none of these people, so yeah.
But all I keep hearing is, man, Nintendo had, they had dedicated or, built-in voice chat functionality on the DS, on the Wii.
Yeah, on the Wii U too, and nobody took advantage of it.
And I said, and no one took advantage. No one seemed to care. You may have cared, but you don't speak for the populace. You speak only for you. So you may have bought a Wii Speak, and your friends may have bought a Wii Speak. But I bet Nintendo looked at the numbers and said, there are 100 million Wiis out there, and only about 1 million people use the voice chat function. I think we need to go ahead and abandon this.
Well, hell, it was the same thing. A lot of people said they didn't. And again, most of the guys in the chat are those guys who wanted it, and same thing with Doc and whatever, and same people here. I'm not one of those, but everybody was going, oh man, they got rid of
Miiverse.
The Miiverse, but Nintendo literally did send out a survey asking for it, and a lot of the people who did answer it say no, they didn't care for it, so they axed it. Sorry, that's just what it is.
And although it sucks for those of us that did use it, and quite often, at the end of the day, if out of 14 million people, they asked the question, let's just say 2 million people responded, and out of those 2 million people, only about 100,000 say yes, and the rest of them said no, barely use it, guess what they're going to do? They're going to axe it, especially when it was nothing but a black hole financially for them. They didn't make money off of Miiverse.
Nope.
There were no microtransactions on Miiverse.
They're losing money off of that just to keep it what it is. But as a business, they'll be like, so you guys don't want it? Okay, good. Then we can exit. Basically, you save Nintendo money by doing that.
And what I feel is going to happen is that they're going to bring it back, but it's going to be behind the paywall.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I do feel that they're going to bring it back, and they're going to say, "Hey, guess what? You want a Miiverse back? Well, now the only way you can access is through the paywall."
Yeah, I can see that.
Because that way, the people that want it back can use it. You got to pay for it, and the people that didn't care for it, they can either not use it and still pay to play online, or they cannot pay to play online and can't use Miiverse. But at the end of the day, Nintendo's not losing money on it.
Yep.
But, and the same thing goes for people bitching about, Nintendo's just so clueless, How can you not know that fans don't want, another Metroid game? Well, did you see how the last one sold?
Samus Returns.
And that was a good one.
Federation Force sold less than, I think, 300,000 copies. And I think Samus Returns only sold like 175,000 copies.
Nah, 500,000. It's past the 500,000 mark.
But even still, you would expect that shit to sell 3-4 million on an install base of 80.
And
especially with all the bitching.
And well, not only bitching, but it was a good game. You had a good
and I heard
game.
I heard it had 3D that was on par with Luigi's Mansion.
Yep. Oh yeah, it was. The 3D effect was good. It was a good game. It got handheld game of the year by a couple companies, including the Gamers Award, and had great reviews. And people didn't went out.
No more acting.
Yeah, and y'all didn't went out and buy it. And y'all, the only thing y'all bitched about was, oh my God, y'all locked hard mode behind the amiibos. Again, I know for sure none of those fuckers beat that. Again, not hard mode, extra hard mode, because there was a hard mode. You could get it. You wanted it, you could have had it. Fusion mode is extra hard, and not many people beat that game on Fusion. I could tell you that because I'm playing the game. I'm at the end of that game, and it was a slog to get all the way to the end of Fusion mode. And them hits are hard hitting. But you know what? I was diligent to get that far, and I know it was a pain in the butt playing the game the original way in the first place. Ain't no way that people play that game. I know after like playing it for the first couple minutes, they're like, "Oh fuck this! I'm playing it this way."
And see, for the people in the chat and the ones listening, check this out. I'm not sure how many of you know this, but the whole Metroid thing. We want a proper Metroid on the console, blah blah blah. Do you know that the best-selling Metroid Prime game was the first one, and it sold less and less with each sequel after that?
Yeah, I think
it went from like 3 million to 2 million to like 1.5 million.
And the last one was Corruption for the Wii.
And even though they actually got better, they sold worse.
Yeah.
Just like Paper Mario, people like, man, Nintendo. Why the hell Nintendo, make it like Sticker Star and stuff like that? Guess which one sold the best, people?
Sticker Star.
Sticker Star. That's why Color Splash was kind of like Sticker Star, because Sticker Star was the best-selling one. People keep saying make Thousand Year Door. Thousand Year Door didn't sell nearly as well as the other Paper Marios. So the one they claim is the best one that you should bring back is the one that probably sold the worst. That makes no sense.
Oh, that makes sense. No problem.
And so you guys are talking about bring back F-Zero. Do you know how bad F-Zero sold?
Oh, that is Nintendo's lowest selling franchise.
It's like you gotta stop looking at stuff as a gamer, which they should cater to you. Look at things from a business perspective as well. Why should you support something that did not yield you a lot of money?
Well, it's also the question, why are these people complaining when most of them haven't even played what they claim to have played? They're just getting on the bandwagon.
But again, it's not even that, because I always, like I said, there's a gamer out there who, he know he is. But he always like, oh man, I won F-Zero back when he's back. And I asked him, did you beat the last F-Zero game? No. So why the hell are you won it back? You didn't even beat the game.
Like, for example, people, I have Token and Rise Specials on Wii. Love that game. I have yet to beat it. I'm on the last dungeon. I have well over 100 hours in that game, probably close to 200 hours. Now, I have the right to say, hey, Nintendo, please make a sequel to that game. Make a follow-up, spiritual successor, something. But I think the game only sold like 300,000-400,000 copies at best. So even Nintendo may be like, well, we understand how you feel, but we didn't exactly hit our sales projections for this game. So Nintendo said, yeah, no, if it takes them 10 years to make a sequel, I will be understanding of that because I understand that the first one did not sell that well. Same thing with Star Fox. People shouldn't be expecting a Star Fox unless Starlink does very well. But we got Star Fox and Star Fox Guard. People shitted on it. And I thought I beat Star Fox, but Star Fox is a fun game. I even like Star Fox Guard. That's a fun game. But I don't expect them to make sequels to them because they didn't sell well.
Cool, but like I said, I have no problem if it didn't sell well if it was a certain way. But the caveat on the cake, icing the cake is you asked for everything you want for it. The only thing you didn't get was the online crap, which again still doesn't make sense for that game at that point. But you got everything you wanted, you got, and you still didn't buy it. So yeah,
you got exactly what you asked for, and that's why Nintendo's like, you know what? We have done what they asked more than a few times, and when we gave it to them, they didn't buy it.
Yeah, I would say fuck them. If I was in that, I was like, fuck y'all.
But you know which Nintendo fans are happy? The ones that just want to play some damn games. But the core fans, the ones that claim to be the realest of the real Nintendo fans, please, they don't care about you. They have learned that what you say you want, you don't want. What you say you'll buy, you don't buy. But guess who buys games? Those Pokemon fans. Because those players just want to play a Pokemon game. It ain't got to be the quote-unquote core experience. Nintendo wants those same people that download a Pokemon Go. They want them. Because you know what? They're reliable. See, they'll buy the game and they'll buy some DLC for it. They just want a Pokemon game. But the people that want a core experience, please tell me what the fuck a core experience is. See, to me, if it says Pokemon and you're walking around a field looking for battles and you see gym leaders, that's a core game to me. Now, if you're talking about Pokemon Stadium, that's not a core game.
That's not. You gotta make sure that you're doing what they want a mainline game. That's what they say. No core.
Okay, even still. Well, I've heard them say core game. Okay. I've heard various people say the real core Pokemon game and Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee are not core games. Okay, so tell me mainline game.
Okay, mainline core. That's not what
you mean new Pokemon announced means it's mainline.
To me, I think they take a break because their selection of Pokemon is getting weirder and stupider. And I'm not even a Pokemon fan.
And see, look what Janelle said. He said, shoot, I would love another Golden Sun, but seeing the numbers on the DS Dark Dawn, I understand why there's no sequel. That makes sense. If it didn't sell well, you can't really expect them to bring it back.
Yep.
It really is that simple, people. You're screaming for something that did not sell well. Yes, I give you credit. You bought it, you enjoyed it, and you tried to get people to buy it. But guess what? Only you and a few others bought it. Only a few games get to come back. Like, for example, that whole Project Rainfall thing on the Wii. We were lucky to get that over here.
Yeah.
We were blessed to get that. There was a severe fan outcry to get those games.
And I'm happy for the fans. And I'm not gonna lie with you. I didn't take. I like other people. I did not take part in it, but you know what? I'm happy it did happen. So we got Xenoblade X, Xenoblade and Xenoblade Chronicles X and Xenoblade 2. Like, I'm happy that they did happen. So for the fans who was doing it, thank you. I'm not gonna be hating it that I can't say I was there tweeting and doing all the stuff to tell people Nintendo to get this game. Nope, I did not say none of that. But you know what? I benefited from you guys, and I'm not gonna be. I would never shit on y'all. Those who really wanted the game to come, and it came. Good job.
No, I wouldn't either. I didn't ask for it, but I'm glad it happened.
Yeah,
and I can appreciate it.
Yeah.
But these people, man, today, it's like they don't understand business. It's like, look, businesses have to do things that keep money coming in so they can keep making games. Gaming is not cheap. You show me a game that only takes, $2,000 to make. These games today take hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. Even some of Nintendo's lowest projection games to make the money back, like what was it? I think you said it was a Kirby game on the 3DS. They had to sell what 250,000 copies.
Yeah,
Like that's a low amount. That's a trifle amount of games. And some of the Dynasty Warriors games that comes out, they'll have to sell like maybe 100,000 copies, 200,000 copies to make their money back. That's small budgets, yes. But games today, how much you think Breath of the Wild costs? How much you think Mario Odyssey costs?
they're millions. They know, but I'll tell you this: they're nowhere up close to that 100 million mark.
Yeah, of course not. No.
Thank
Even
God.
Splatoon. The reason why Nintendo is so harsh on Splatoon right now and supporting it is because that was a low budget game on a Wii U that took off. And even to this day, it's still more or less a mid-tier budget game. They haven't spent no $40-50 million on Splatoon.
They ain't crazy.
No, they're not crazy. No. Nintendo got a taste of that shit a long time ago when they made all that money from Mario Kart Wii. They made like $2 billion off that game.
Yep.
And you know they didn't spend no $50 million making it.
Nah, they made between 15 to 20 million to make that game.
It's like, no, like, come on, man. Like that's done. Even Nintendo said Breath of the Wild, as big as this game is, as long as it took, once he sell 2 million, it's all profit. It's at almost 10 million now.
Well, 14 million because of the Wii U.
Well, there you have it. They made their money back 7 times over. Shit.
All 20. Bellman, you are such a troll. Wow. Jeez, he's such a troll. All 27 real games. Only few people understand that joke. That's wrong. That is wrong, Bellman. Freaking hell.
Oh, but man, it's like, come on. Like, I just sit back and think, like, look, even I don't like some of the stuff Nintendo does. They're not perfect. Just like Xbox is not perfect. Just like Sony is not perfect. But guess what?
Yeah, because people right now, because Sony right now is, everybody angry about the crossplay stuff. I say, hey, I mean, you could be angry about it, and I understand where it's coming from, but like I said before when Doc came on, it's like, okay, you're angry. You made your video. Ain't nothing else you could do other than that. Keep on berating people. It's done. It's just understand the product you bought. Take that L. Like I take the L for Code of Princess EX. I mean, again, it's not a bad game, and if you never played the game, it's a good game. But again, for me, who bought the game day one the first time back in the 3DS and see what it did, it's like, no, disappointing. But still, I'm the one who bought it day one without me really thinking that they're gonna keep the game the same, and it didn't. That's on me. That's me messing up. So. Yeah. People, like I said, it's just crazy, and right now we just can't enjoy nothing because of how the vocal minority just spoiled for everything right now.
Very true. Well, you're right. We can't enjoy things overall. But me, I haven't been playing much as of late. But when I do play games, I have such a damn good time.
Well, no, the same thing here too. That's what I'm saying. Like. That's why I'm a single player person, since then. I'm not even though I have a sibling here and I have people living right beside me that could play games and have fun and stuff like that. But as you said, when I come home, my sister might be tired from work or I might be tired from work. I just want to go in my bed and play a game. Hell, I like Dreamcast guy, that moron. Like I said, yeah, Dreamcast guy. I do play my 3DS. Hell, I've put about 54 hours in my 3DS in the last couple weeks now because of the game I'm playing. So yeah, don't be. The only thing I can say, I had an argument with him. I was kind of angry with him because he was saying that whole. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Who's playing the 3DS now? Like I am.
I hadn't played mine as of late. But I tell you this, I do turn my shit on, and even though with that even though I haven't charged it, it's still fully charged. I don't know what Nintendo does when it comes to their standby mode or the battery they use, but my 3DS has not been charged in about a year, and it still has about 80% battery in it.
Mm.
I like honestly, I cut it on. It's down like I have not charged you. You're still sitting in the damn case, and I haven't played it lately because I mean, you look at my Switch history. I have 350 hours in Splatoon. I have about 350 hours in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I have about 400 hours in Breath of the Wild. So, been kind of busy, playing other stuff. But
Yep.
even still, and I even been playing my PS4. My wife now is hogging my Switch because she's playing Crash Bandicoot. But yeah, like mine. Trust me, I'm busy gaming regardless. And in fact, I'm going to use one of my Xbox Live cards this week because I thought about getting back on Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 because I just hadn't played them in a while. It's been like maybe I think 6 to 8 months since I played them. I used to play them like once every few months because the lobbies are still active and they're still fun to play.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's like no, and I'm not talking about that remaster crap. I'm talking about getting back on the Xbox 360 and playing.
That one was so crazy.
Yeah,
They
playing those old games.
They try to. I like how they try to pull that crap. Remastering and charging you for the damn maps and everything. I'm like, what the frick?
I'm thinking I have the original still in the original case and everything with the DLC. I don't need this. And people like, but that's sub HD and this is that. I'm like, I don't really care to play an HDR version. My version is not requiring install. And guess what? There's still some people on there playing the game. Even to this day, as old as the 360 is, there's still people playing the first Modern Warfare. So no, I'm good. I'm good, dude. I can go back and play those old games, and I don't need, I don't need to buy the newer versions.
Oh, that's
of
funny.
It.
That is funny.
Fox is white as fuck.
What?
Huh?
Oh no, I'm playing something else.
Basically the owner of the house that I'm enjoying. It's the last name of the owner name is
what?
Ludwig. I'm just thinking from the Cooper kids, Ludwig. Ludwig. Yeah, you don't gotta do the bad jokes now.
Middleman,
you've been around me too much now.
Well, we need to kick Middleman out of here. This dude said, when do you think the DLC Spider-Man finds out who stole all the puddles?
Middleman.
The puddles are formed by the people crying over the lack of puddles.
Dude, when I saw that picture, I'm thinking like, okay, you act like you interact with the puddles.
Nope.
Like that's like looking at Splatoon, and you look at two stages, and one has a poster in the back, and one doesn't. That has nothing to do with the gameplay. Nothing.
Nope.
I'm thinking you guys are complaining about things that add to the environment when when you're kicking ass, you don't care about a puddle or a brick. You just care about your attacks. That's like getting mad because you can't see Bruce Wayne's fingernails when you're playing Batman. All you care about.
I should have seen that one.
Like, come on! Like, you cannot be that petty.
Oh yes, you can.
It can.
Like, I'm thinking to myself, dude, Sunset Overdrive is not a realistic game in any way, shape, or fashion. It's not.
No.
And yet I had so much fun playing that game.
You can't say that word. That's like Voldemort, man. You can't say the word. The name that should not be mentioned.
But I will say this, and I think some gamers are mad for the right reasons. But I will say this to all the publishers out there and developers: stop showing games in a state you know you cannot deliver on. take a page out of Nintendo's book and start showing games and focus on the gameplay, and then you make the images and the visuals sharper before release. But stop showing a game that looks perfect in the alpha footage and then looks garbage in the final footage. That's called a bullshot. Stop doing it. Do you know that people wouldn't even care if you stop doing it? Like when gamers come out, or when these publishers come out and say, "Oh yeah, we're targeting 1080p 60 frames per second." Stop saying that. Just release the game. Let them figure out what it is. Because once you put their attention on that, guess what's going to happen? If you don't deliver on that, they're going to scold you for it. You can say, "Oh, we won't able to get 1080p 50 frames per second." They're going to scold you on it.
Yep.
But just like when they released Mario Rapids and the guy came out and said, "Oh yeah, it's in 30 frames per second," you had no reason to release that information. It does not matter. You almost tanked your own game by saying that. Shut the hell up. See, people only care when you tell them. Like right now, when Nintendo made Breath of the Wild, when I saw that first trailer, you think I asked myself, is that 1080p or 720p? All I said to myself was, release this fucking game now. I want to play it. I don't care if it's 20 frames per second. I want to play it.
And also, what's it? Sean Long, RGT85. What you did in that video was wrong, dude. That was just wrong. You should never did that. And you try to compare that with Spider-Man, and you try to use Breath of the Wild, and you switch. I think I could find it. I could find it in short. Let me give a second. Let me save my project. That was just wrong. You don't do that, man. If you're gonna prove a point, but at least prove it. I hate when people do that. Don't lie like that. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's just, to me, please, like, for example, I'm gonna laugh. Let's say some other game. Let's say Anthem. Let's say they've been showing Anthem. When the game comes out, it looks like freaking Saints Row 3.
It's not gonna live the ways EA is gonna. A lot of y'all got too much hype in that game.
It's like, stop doing it. I know you're trying to impress, but you're living a lie. Because if you were to make it look that way, you know you can't maintain that in native 1080p at 60 frames per second. So stop doing that. The only game that did do that, and it wasn't even worthwhile and got scolded, was Order 1886. But that game was only 5 hours long and had only an hour gameplay. So yeah, you can make a 5-hour movie at 1080p native 60 frames per second. That's all you can do. But you can't give someone an 18-hour single-player centric game and still with it being as beautiful as Red Dead Redemption and be at that resolution frame rate. Stop fooling yourself. Do you see what Nintendo did with Hyrule Warriors? That game it looked only okay when they first showed it.
That is true.
But then people were like, man, that's how it looks. And the next you know, every time we saw it, we were like, damn, this ain't looking good as hell. But Nintendo focused on showing you the gameplay, the experience first. They made it pretty later. Just how these same fanboys talking about, man, look at the Fire Emblem game coming out. Like, it's look like that. It looks like an up-res 3DS. I'm like, this is the first time we're seeing it. Wait until we see it, next year. I'm telling you, it's gonna look awesome. Yep. Just like when the PS4 came out, didn't Sony show that old man's face? The old like aged man. Talking about we can convey emotion and stuff like that. I'm like, when I saw that, I said, Sony, you cannot make everybody's face in every video game look like that. You took all the PS4's power and you made a 10-second loop video. Not everyone's going to look like that in game. Not all faces are going to have that amount of detail. And we see it now. Stop pretending. See, a game like Sunset Overdrive, I respect it because it didn't try to pretend to be more than what it was. It didn't. So it's like, stop it. Just stop trying to fool people. Just release a game. Stop talking about resolution. Stop talking about frame rate. Stop talking about, the visuals. Release a game and show people how it plays. And trust me, if they want to if the PC elites want to take a game and break it down and find out what the frame rate is, that's fine. But when you say this stuff outright, people judge you based on that.
All right, so let's do this. For people out there that's kind of found anything. So I have to understand. I gotta tell the truth. I don't like when people do certain things just to prove their point. Just like I did with Rob, wrote the review. Like it's the same thing for it's the same thing for anybody else. So here, give it up. Okay. Yeah, come right over me. That's the noise from Anderson. Okay, though. All right, so there you go. So there's so we talking about the thing. So here's how he does it. So we have there you go, side by side. Yeah, you see the differences. I get that. I understand that you have that. So you see the side by side right here of how it looks different and enlightened. And again, I explain why they did that. But then, and he tried to put. I hate when. Okay. Oh, thank you. It can move because it needs to be moved. See right here, the same thing here too. With Doom, we're talking about Doom in this one right here. Side by side. Okay. Same thing with this one right here with things side by side. We already know what happened with the E2 with Watch Dogs. Oh, we know how that worked. What that was not cool. He's showing off all, and he has a point showing all this stuff. Now, this is where he gave me honest. Why did you do it down this way? That's what I don't like. That's what I don't like.
Yeah, that's not even accurate.
No, because it's stretched. This way it's stretched. So you can't do that. Now, did Nintendo pull the same thing with the advertisement and the thing? Yes, I'm not gonna deny it. They did because they had stuff going on. But why to emphasize your point, you did the whole stretch. You did everything else is side by side. This one is top and bottom.
Yeah, but at the same time, this ain't even the same area.
That is true too. You're right.
Yeah,
it's like
if you're gonna compare something like that, you have to show the same area too. The top one shows it was a grassy field with the tall grass. He's actually showing like a flat plain with a campsite. Like it's a completely different area. You can, like that. There's no comparison to be made.
No, but it does not look. But like I said, to be all honesty, I don't like people forcing to do this stuff. But in all honesty, right here, like I said, yeah, the grass is different. Here, like Doc said, but this is rendered. This is game footage that's different. I get that, I understand that, but don't try to force it to do your narrative. That's what I don't like.
Yeah, that's BS. That really is BS.
Yeah, so that's just what that is. It's how that was. So it's just crazy how certain things go. With how the gaming industry does stuff, and like Doc said, they try their best to do all the things.
As I said, man, I just simply I sympathize, and not just with Nintendo, but what just even with just developers as a whole. The developers have a lot of pressure on them from these publishers, from these unrealistic, inconsiderate gamers, and I think to myself, look, you guys kind of brought this on yourself, but I do sympathize. I still sympathize with you. because you have these unrealistic expectations on all sides. But if you want this to stop, it has to start somewhere. And if you really want to, if you really want, and to me, the best place to start, since gamers are ignorant because you train them, you actually groom them to be this way, then you need to stop catering to them. So when gamers ask you what's the resolution frame rate, say no comment. Simple. And you may get blowback for it. You may have RGT85 release a video saying, yeah, such and such didn't want to comment on the game's resolution and frame rate. That gives me a bad feeling. It may be in sub HD. Let them talk how they talk. The same way Nintendo announced the NX and they didn't give any clarification when people were asking them and making all these bogus videos about knowing what it was, knowing what it's going to be capable of. Nintendo just shut the hell up. That's it.
Yep.
So when people ask you, I don't care if it's IGN, when they ask you details about stuff that don't matter, if you know in your game that the most important thing you focus on was gameplay and experience, and someone asks you, tell us about the visuals, you say no comment or just don't respond. Hey, what's the frame rate? Don't respond. What's the resolution? Don't respond. Just say, hey, it's in HD. If you want to say something, just say it's in high definition. That's it.
Yep.
If you want to say something about the visuals, describe your art style. How'd you come up with it? What is it comprised of? Something like that. Give us something that people don't really talk about. But stop talking about this tangible stuff that people use to measure dicks. Stop doing it. The next time you make a game, don't say, oh, we're targeting this. Stop targeting. I want you to target gameplay. That Spider-Man game could have came out in 720p. I wouldn't care. It could be 720p on the PS4 Pro. I wouldn't care. It just looks fun to me. That's it. It looks fun. And for that, I want the game.
Yeah, like I said, I'm with you. I am with you, Maurice, when you said right there about the final game. So, hey, it is what it is. Game is gonna be what it in that regard, and
but if the publisher stopped responding to these idiotic requests for information regarding visuals, it can help. It can help. If you stop feeding into it, trust me, it will eventually dissipate.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you are correct, sir.
If you stop feeding into the BS and drama, it will eventually go away. It won't go away immediately, but eventually the same people asking the same questions and realize, like, yeah, they refuse to answer. So let's ask them something else. But eventually it will stop. But you have to stop giving them that ammunition, because every time they came out and said, oh, well, the PS4 version is 1080p 60, the Microsoft version is 900p. Stop it.
They want the war. That's what they want. I don't know why wouldn't you fan it again? And it's two, even though it's similar, it's two different consoles, and I wish people could understand that. But again, this is gamers who we talk about, so not surprising how that works at all. But we move to what do what you got to do. So. With that said, I will say thank you guys out there for joining for Random Talk. Even though I could go a little longer, but I want to basically, I think we exhaust most of the topics as we can. So thank Mel Mint, Maurice, 80, Torelli, of course, Winston 20, 8073, Mel Mint being the close it is, of course the lazy one. AA, Santiago. Thank you guys for joining. Again, hopefully next time we have a better topic, whatever. Because this is Random Talk, so we just talk about anything. So you know how that works. So with that said, I wish you guys have a good night. They got some games coming out. If Nintendo releases the Direct sometime this month, whatever, I would tell anybody out there, do not pre-order, which is still stupid. I don't know where you pre-order a damn online service. That's dumb. And I'm not gonna blame Nintendo for that or whatever. I'm blaming the people that stupid to do that crap. Just like I did the same thing with Ubisoft and everything. I'm like, why would you do that? Why would buy pre-order something that you know last time was garbage. It's weird. I wouldn't do it. So I ain't gonna, as Doc said, Nintendo's not perfect, so I wouldn't even know if Nintendo is. So I would never know if Nintendo in the first place. So that's how I look, how I perceive it. But please just wait till the game comes out. Enjoy what you're supposed to do, whatever in games or whatever. Or and don't get me wrong, because I said earlier that I do have some things with the thing, but I'm saying like online service, no, not pre-ordering that. That does not need to be pre-ordered. The information will be out there soon enough that you guys can get what you need to make your decisions. But I will tell anybody else out there, don't get the game yet. Don't get the online service yet. The Nintendo will strain out. And as soon as they finish going through what they're going through in Japan, and hopefully again nothing. So they have been hit with a 1-2 punch, as I showed already in the video, in the podcast. They've been hit with a 1-2 punch of hurricane and earthquake. So let's give them time to fix things and hope nobody got hurt, and wish for the best. And as we always say, as Doc would always say, keep it gaming. So with that said as well, there's no perfect games out there. What's perfect is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. Simply enjoy your games on all consoles, even PC. And yeah, we'll wait to see when the Direct comes out and what Nintendo will do in the future. All right.
Peace.
Peace out. Avoid the juice. You people, y'all put some crazy stuff in the damn chat. I swear. Oh well, get y'all later.